What up, everybody? It's your boy Duffel, Brice Butler here. Hey, we got two very special guests here for the second episode of Back Nine with Brice. We got my man Sean Malto. We got my man Mikey Taylor. We out here grinding, having a great time. We're at Rustic Canyon Golf Course down here in Moorpark, California. I want to thank them myself for allowing us to come out here and play golf. Film on their course. This is a great course. You're gonna see it today. I'm just having fun with my guys today, man. How you guys feeling?
I feel good. Well, warming up on first hole. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. You know, I'm warming up with a birdie. I was hoping for an eagle. But...
Right. He had a birdie to start. This guy just hopped out the car and just freaking went 230 out from the green and got there in two. So we're having a good time. We're talking about life. We're talking about being professional skateboarders. We're talking about being professional NFL football players, and just talking about how much we love the game of golf. So I hope you guys love the episode. See what we got.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a exit draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at all this.
So we out here at Rustic Canyon right now, playing a nice little game of nines with my dogs, Sean Malto and Mikey Taylor. We're gonna see what we got.
Good ball. Beautiful. Thank you. This ball. Beautiful. And that ball looks like it's gonna go all the way.
See, when you get older, you know, you can't just hop out the car and get to work. You have to warm up, you know. So those two shots that I took, even though they look beautiful, they hurt, you know. So I gotta warm it up a little bit. You see, Sean and Mikey, they're hitting balls to warm up. We're waiting. Got a beautiful family out in front of us playing.
See, you're the young buck out of the group.
Yeah.
Closest to my ball.
Okay.
See it? 90 yards.
Short
tip. Short tip.
Can I hit from right here?
Yeah.
That was almost perfect.
There it is.
So, you know, you had to think about it.
Short tip. There's a lot of wind up there. That's right. I think based on the wind, 220. I could go 230. I don't think the wind's gonna hold you up that much, actually. I think 230 is too much. I'd hit your 225 club, 220 club.
I would say hit whatever. I would say hit whatever club that you want for this shot, but just hit a cut, because the wind's going that way.
Yeah.
So if you hit a cut, it'll hold it up. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Brice, you know my game.
Yeah, I know.
That
you got the cheddar bay biscuits,
way.
baby. Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh. That was nice.
It's kind of funny because, like, you know, you get out here. I hit a straight drive. I hit a cut shot in there. I'm like, yeah, eagle putt's cool. Trying to play it cool, but I'm excited. I played golf yesterday. Started with a triple.
Yeah.
So this is good to, you know, hopefully I don't three putt this, but we'll see. That wind's just taking it. You're alright, you're alright. Sounded nice.
Just slow down. Okay.
Stop.
We can live with that.
Yeah, good shot.
Sometimes I make mistakes in my life, but I'm trying.
Green. No. That's like all French.
Yeah.
Like that's. Yeah. We're out here in Rustic Canyon. This place is so pure. Like, I love this course. This is my second time playing it. Shout out to you guys for allowing us to come out here and play on your beautiful course. I hope we show enough love on the video, even though you don't need it from us, because you already got it. This is a great course.
That I'm about to crabs in the barrel. I'm just trying to be a lobster. I hit my cousin, told him to call. It's been 12 years and I ain't heard from him at all. Had a little fallout over some money. Damn, ain't it funny how the smartest people be beefing like they some dummies? But I hope you doing swell now. Hope your family well now.
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Gonna make his way out of jail now. My little bro tripping too, but this time he ain't making bail now. 18 doing 20, that math straight out of hell now. Sorry for all the
Damn.
It's the only weapon I got for this depression.
All right, so
Trying to find a way to get
on the golf course today, we got a nice game of nines. It's just us three, me versus Mikey versus Sean. 1v1v1. We're playing a game of nines. You guys know that game. The most amount of points you can get is 9 on each hole. The best player gets 5. The next gets 3, the next gets 1, 5 to 2. You guys know how to add up to 9. But most importantly, I want to go to the skate park where these two guys have been pretty much predominantly all of their life and talk to them about skating and how life after the skating has affected them and how they have moved forward. So let's cut to the skate park, baby.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a exit draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at all this.
So like this to me reminds me of childhood. I got skates. I'm standing up on there and I'm there for 30 minutes because I don't know if I want to go down this half pipe or quarter pipe or whatever. I'm playing Tony Hawk, pro skater. I got Bucky Lassie and I'm doing all these kick flips and all these variables or whatever. So like explain to me like this spot.
Pretty much this spot is like your guys' training facility for us.
Okay.
So it's private. We are the only ones that get to use it. And when we were kids, there were other pros that had training facilities that we just always wanted to go see how they did it to prepare for what they're gonna do in the street.
Right.
Same dynamic.
Okay.
You know, and then for us, like you imagine if you guys had to do like your training at like public parks.
Right.
Like everybody else gets to like do it with you.
Right.
That's like how it was for us. Like we go skate and everyone gets to skate with us. So sometimes it's hard to like work on stuff that you don't know how to do yet.
It's good to have a place that you can fail in.
Yeah.
Right.
Because a lot of progression is failure. You know what I mean? So here, you could fall, not land anything for an hour, but feel like you've actually gone. And sometimes when you do that in front of people, you just feel like you suck.
Or imagine having the news reporters filming you while you're learning something.
Right.
It's bad news. That's how social media is now. Every kid's watching you on the phone like, you can't do that. You know?
Yeah, right, exactly. You know, like when I watch a video park with the music in the background, you know, the fish islands or whatever, and it's just sick, you're just riding around the city. For the most part, I see you guys landing on the tricks. But not really thinking, because I'm not in that room, that you probably sat on one part of that tape or that shot for like an hour and a half, maybe even days.
I just filmed the trick recently. It took me 6 different sessions at trying it like an hour at a time to get it, and that would be 7 seconds in a video part. You're like, that's 7 seconds, cool.
Yeah.
That's why it takes, those video parts take
Like years.
They used to be longer, like, because you make longer videos. The attention span's gone a little.
You can pretty much expect if you wanted a minute of footage in a video, it's going to take you a year. A minute a year.
For you guys, the hustler element of skating, the grinding element of skating, how do you guys go through a year if you're getting these parts and you're sending these constant tapes out to these sponsors and you might not get sponsorships right away?
For us, like, it's all of that is like trying to get your first sponsor. You're just trying to get somebody to pick you up. Once you're picked up, you don't really need to go through the process of sending tapes anymore. Everybody knows who you are and how good you are. At least was my experience, but that first, like, trying to get sponsored, that was a year and a half with me. I sent 40 tapes out. I didn't get any callbacks. I made a whole new video, which took me 6 or 7 months, sent another 40 and got 3 calls.
You know, art sports seem really different, but they're impact sports.
That's right.
Oh.
You know, so at the same time, they are the same thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Injury management for both of our sports are huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Yeah.
I mean, like, you had a crazy ankle injury, right?
Yeah. Dislocated, tore all the ligaments in my ankle, my right ankle. And, you know, physically you come back, and it took me about a year and a half, 3 surgeries to get it all stable. And then, I mean, it's like, I still think about it mentally. It's not that I'm like totally, completely scared to try a trick again, but like just to know that that's there, it's a whole nother process. And you know, it's one of those things where you go through an injury, you don't get any younger at the same time you get older, and things break down too. And so like my warm-up process is a lot longer than it used to be.
Yeah. And you're at 31 now, right?
31. It's not even that old. But for me, for skating, that's like, yeah.
So to segue into that, Mikey, you're not a pro skateboarder anymore.
I always had this idea that, like, I was gonna be able to skate until I could no longer keep up with everybody, and then my sponsor would be like, hey dude, great job, we're gonna send you off, hell yeah, you know? And for me, I hurt my leg and I was skating through it. I had tore a ligament in my leg and had a fracture, but I could still kind of work through the pain.
Right.
And I called my sponsor up, I'm like, hey, I'm dealing with this, like I could still skate. I had a couple years left in my contract and I was like, should I fix it now? Or would you rather me just kind of deal with it and fix it after?
Right.
And like, no, fix it now, all good.
Right.
So I have surgery, which we already know being hurt sucks. I'm on the couch a month later, and then I get kicked off my sponsors. So it was like, wait, this isn't what's supposed to happen.
Right.
You know, I'm supposed to have a send-off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was unexpected for me. I didn't think it was going to end when it ended.
We're still out here in Rustic. I think we're warm now. I think the money needs to get involved. We got par 3, hole 4, 135, blind shot. All you can see is the flag. As you can see right there, it's just fescue out there. 4G. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that wind held it too.
That wind held it a lot, huh?
Oh, that's a lot of wind up there, Mikey. Ooh, it's a good swing, but the wind is rejecting it.
That wind's saying nah.
I think I got the money.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sean, what you think? I think I got the money.
I can't even see my ball. I don't even know.
I think he's the only one on the green.
I think I'm the only one on the green.
What? Sean landed in a hole. Oh.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah, that scared me. I thought
Did you hear
2,000
that?
right there.
I know.
That's
He said
right
Sean,
here.
He said,
Okay.
he said Sean
Oh,
landed
look
in the
at
hole.
that.
Dang, that's unfortunate because he would have took it.
Yeah. So I'll take the 1,000.
Hey, hold on. Where are the cameras at here? Oh, California rules.
Oh.
Out here, mall bond rules. You got a 2-putt to validate.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
You got a 2-putt to collect.
Yes.
I like that.
That's right.
Okay.
It's actually, if you 3-putt, you owe everybody else, I think.
Right. Look at that. Is
I
this
know.
my divot?
Brice, look.
Yeah.
Damn, so I get a club length or some shit, right?
That's coming down by us.
Stop. Oh yeah, I like that. That's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Got it. Nice putt. Nice bird.
But this one, 2 G's right here.
Oh! That hurt me right there, dog. I just lost $2,000. Hopefully, Mikey and Sean invest that in something good. Okay, so when it did end, was it like I can still skate? I'm gonna still try to skate?
Because I was hurt. I think that made the decision a little bit easier than it normally would have been because I couldn't even walk. So I had to basically contemplate, it's gonna take me 6 to 12 months to even get to skating again. And then once I could skate, it might take me another year to try to find a sponsor. So it seemed like if I just somehow pulled it off, I'm just fighting the inevitable. Maybe this is the right time, you know, where if I could have just still skated, I probably would have tried.
Yeah.
But I think I would have the same outcome either way. The hard part for me was like, you don't really know what you're supposed to do anymore. Like my routine was set. It was like, we meet here in the morning, I do this, we go skate for 2 hours, I'm home at this point every single day for 21 years.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like, now do I go skate?
Right.
Should I? And that was tough. That was hard. And so I had to really find out like what my identity was that I could have that would never be taken from me. Right? Like football, whatever you find your identity in, I didn't want it to be in something that was short-lived. I didn't want to go through this again.
Right.
So I had to find basically who I am, why I'm here, so that I even realize if I'm doing the right things to feel good. And that was a me issue. It wasn't even like an outcome issue.
Right.
And then once I established that, then it was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this company because this company is going to assist me in my purpose. This company is not my purpose. And then it just was like a new perspective on what business was for me.
Right.
You know.
Because you now know.
I know what I am.
This is who I am.
That's right.
This is who I've been since the beginning.
That's right.
And that's why I like skating.
That's right.
And now I'm in this new realm. It's like I can be a hustler at that point because I've been hustling my whole life skating, right?
So that's the cool part. Once you figure out the next thing, you see all these things that we learn from skating or you learn from football that become like a strategic advantage in the next thing. right? And then you're like, whoa, dude, like, there's crap I learned that I didn't even realize I was special. And then it's like, here we go. Round 2 actually becomes more powerful than round 1.
Yeah, man. That light is anything and everything. It's God, it's life, it's the universe. It's you, love.
I know I got enough friends back in my hometown. They probably thinking of me and what I am on now.
Oh, I murdered that. This is the part of golf where you can be upset, but it's adventurous as well. It's like, we're looking for our ball. We're in some, whatever this is that I don't know. When you're playing for money on the line, they will look a long time for that.
Or you'll get one of these. Found it.
Is this a parallel feeling to like anything that can happen on the skating room?
The mental jam up, where you get so in your head that you don't do what you're supposed to do,
Right.
that's the same.
Thanks.
With skateboarding though, there's a bigger fear element, because if you mess up, you get broke off.
Yeah.
At golf, you mess up, you're just frustrated.
Yeah,
So,
right.
But yeah, I mean, dude, it's mental, 100%
Right,
mental.
right.
You know?
For sure.
I kind of like that part though. I think golf is mentally more challenging than skating, actually.
Yeah, I think it's the same with football too. You can move it, right.
Yeah, so with skating, we used to always say, just black out. Like the second you just stop thinking and do, that's when you do the best. It's just hard to get there.
Welcome to Top 5.
Top 5.
Welcome to Top 5.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions about who are your top 5s in a certain area.
All right.
Rappers.
Rappers. Top 5. Run the Jewels up there. LP, Killer Mike. Jay-Z.
Okay.
Always a Tupac fan.
Okay.
Someone who I've seen live, who I just thought was incredible, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Give me
Rappers.
one more.
Let me give you one more.
Give me one more.
You know what? As a kid, too, always been a T.I. fan.
T.I.P. I like that top 5. I'm gonna also give you Mikey's top 5. What did I tell you?
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe?
How long did it take you to find the thing that you found?
It took me probably a year to figure it out. I didn't know what was wrong. That was the problem. Now I could tell you my identity was taken. I didn't know what my purpose was. Back then it was like, why do I feel this way?
Right.
And so I was scrambling to try to feel like myself again. And so in the beginning I had this idea of like, okay, I just need to become this new thing. And I was gonna do that through business. I'm gonna create a new business. That's gonna be my new identity, and then I'm gonna feel good again. I was running around trying to put a Band-Aid on a deeper issue. And I had this moment where I was gonna do a shoe company, right? So I got the samples of the shoe from China. I'm looking at the shoe and all of a sudden I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing a shoe company? This is not what I'm supposed to be.
I remember that time. You were going through a ton of shit.
He
was like, I don't
remembers.
know where you were gonna go. You were like,
He's a big reason on what ended up becoming my new thing. But he called me, he was like checking me. Like, are you okay, dude?
Right.
Like, what the hell's going on with you? You're not skating, like a shoe cut, what is going on?
Right.
And I was just like, dude, this is brutal. This sucks.
Right.
You know, and it was that conversation that like I had the realization there's something really wrong and I need to fix that before I add all this other crap to it, or that will always be there.
All right, Mikey. Welcome to the top 5 world. Okay. I got Sean already. Now I'm coming to you.
Okay.
I need your top 5 rappers of all time right now.
In any order?
Any order.
Top 5, let's see. Tupac, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar. Gotta put Game in there.
Ooh.
And I gotta put Eminem.
Yeah. Hey, I like that.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a draw. Yeah, she give me
Come on.
that name, I
Yes, nice
I
shot.
remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understands me. I remember.
I'm the youngest guy here. I'm 30, 38, 31. Sean's been skating since right here, and it's funny watching his videos, knowing Sean, like how everybody talked about him. He was the young kid, he had 3 other brothers, and like, you know, he did everything that, you know, he was the young guy, but he did everything, right? Mikey's my guy, he was a guy, a big guy in the industry. Like, I know for me at some point, it will end. How do you look upon that, I guess, that light at the end of the tunnel?
I mean, honestly, for me, it's still the biggest anxiety in my life. Thinking about what the next step is, you know? If it ended tomorrow, I don't know where I'd go. So my thing is just to try to get into different business ventures, pay a lot more close attention to them than I would have, and kind of just feel out that side of things. I live a great life and I have no complaints, but like I'm trying to just save money and get into these businesses that are actually gonna make me money outside of skating.
They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about.
Birdies always feel good, right?
Oh, can't be mad at that.
All right, so look, I'm up 2 G's. I'm up 1 point right now in the game of 9s. I feel like it's about to get to the nitty gritty. I think we need to take this off camera. Let the people feel good about what they just saw while we battle it out ourselves.
All right.
Let's go do this thing. I appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Where the real bets come out.
Where the real bets come out. Hey, I appreciate you all you guys right now for tuning into this episode of Back 9 with Brice. I have my man Mikey Taylor with me, my man Malto. We out here, we fresh. Shout out to Mob and my guy. Next episode, let us know what you think, man. Let us know what you think. Drop a comment down below. This is going on the YouTube, so drop a comment down below. Continue to hit the subscribe. And Players TV, keep tuning in. Next time.
They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about.